don't have no faith.
No faith, man.
And that's what you guys gave yourselves that name.
Yeah.
Sakari, Dagaman. They weren't even spiritual, okay?
Khan, it says, and with a shield. But I come to thee in the name of the Lord Yahawah Bashem Yahawashi of hosts.
And that's all you need is the name. That name rings bells, man.
And that's glorification to the Most High Yahawah Bashem Yahawashi.
Yeah.
When he said that glorified Yahweh's name, man. He said, you come with me with shield, with sword, with spears. I come to you in the name of Yahawah, man.
That his faith was on max, man. All right? He just had faith. He didn't even fear death. I was looking at a guy like that, like you said, these so-called mighty men today can't survive the ancient world.
They can't.
What? All right? You just in an arena knocking a guy out. These guys were killing people, even in the Roman Empire. Like the gladiatorial games wasn't just, sparring.
Yeah.
It was life and death.
It wasn't no 1, 2, 3s, and you had to just die.
Yeah.
You fighting to the death.
You fighting to the death. You losing your head. They fighting against tigers like Gladiator. That's the type of shit that they were doing, man.
Yep.
See? So the men back then were just on a different level, man.
And then we read the story about the mighty men of David.
Yeah.
Like you mentioned earlier, Goliath probably had, one swing of sword kill like 50 men.
Yeah.
That was one of the mighty men of David. He slew 800 with one time.
Yeah.
800 men.
Yeah.
So he had that power. That reminded me of anime I was watching called Demon Slayer. Even though he only slew one man with a sword, but the way it looks like he did it and have power with it. Like you see like the aura, the energy. It slices the damn head off, man. You know what I'm saying? So, man, listen, man.
What type of power we gonna get, man?
Yeah.
And right now we doing that with the word.
With the word.
Because when people come up with their false doctrine, you get slashed, you get destroyed, man. With the sword of truth, man.
That's right.
You know what I mean? That doctrine will get cut, man. Go ahead.
Right, read on down. It says, but I come to thee in the name of Yahawah Bashem Yahawashi of hosts, the power of the armies of Israel, whom thou hast defied. This day will the Lord Yahawah Bashem Yahawashi deliver thee into my hand, and I will smite thee and take thine head from thee. And I will give the carcasses of the hosts of the Philistines this day unto the fowls of the air and to the wild beasts of the earth, that all the earth may know that there is a power in Israel.
The power in Israel. Imagine everybody, even if you didn't know about the Bible, everybody heard about the story of David and Goliath.
Yeah.
That's a story that
they still talk about that today.
Yeah, today. Right? Goliath, you can ask the average person, about it, those who know about it. That story comes from the ancient world.
Yeah.
Why was David had that power and that strength? Because of the faith.
Yeah.
And imagine we all heard that story not knowing that that's our records. That was talking about us, man. See, how crazy is that, man?
See? That's our forefather, man.
That's powerful right there, man. That's talking about it. We're the sons of the power, man. All right? Go ahead.
That's right.
And the Most High about to bring that same power back again. It's going to be the worst time ever.
It's like it's already within us, brothers, but the Lord going to unlock it. Kind of like Thor,
Yeah.
And kind of like Thor, how the father stripped him, Odin stripped him from his power, until he was worthy.
Yeah.
But then once he was worthy, he had to humble down. Because he's walking in like, I'm Thor. They was looking at him like, nigga, you ain't shit. Yeah, that's how they look at us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then he humbled down. What I'm saying? And
he had to work for that power again.
The next thing you know, once he was worthy again, the hammer came.
He had to make him a man. You know what I mean? He had to become a man before he could get that power back.
And that's us right now, man.
Yeah.
That's us right now, man. The whole thing is kind of like symbolic in a way, man.
Yeah.
Because the Lord is trying us, stuff like that. Then you're gonna see if we're worthy of that power. If you gotta be able to deal with the humility to get that honor.
Yeah.
Deal with the humility to get that power, man. You want to get this power.
Who wants to see a movie like that where the hero just start out just powerful from the beginning to the end? That's not
nah.
He got to go through that. What makes a great movie? He has to go through some sort of adversity to prove that power.
Yeah. Either they start off with no power, then gain it, or they started with power, lose it, then get it back.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But they got to throughout the whole thing. It's like
it's just boring.
You know what
I mean? Like he's invincible from the minute movie start to the end. It's like
even like with Dragon Ball Z, Goku has ass beat up a lot of times, man. That made it more interesting.
And that made he had to train more.
Yeah,
keep training. He had to keep working. Yeah,
he kept working, man. Goku had that spirit on him, like he said, he loved to fight. He said, is someone out there stronger than me? Yes. Then you go in and start training.
Yeah. He had to keep working at it. So, and under extreme conditions, he was able to go to the next level. See, and that's us, man. We got, come out here, nobody listen. Go through things in your daily life. You know what I mean? We look like fools for the Mashiach. But as this thing start winding down, Most High gonna start turning things up, man.
Yeah, through the Spirit, it's like it's gonna start with the the miracles, man. Brothers be raising the dead, healing the sick, those that's blind they can see again. Then it's gonna come when Esau come down on us, because that's gonna make Esau want to come down on us even more. When they see that, he's like, oh shit, they're doing miracles. Hell no, let's go get these guys. Then not when they come down like an enemy, like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord lift up a standard.
We're gonna read that too. Okay.
Con. So if you don't down verse 47, it's 1 Samuel 17 and 47. And all the assembly shall know that Yahawah, Ba'Hashem Yahawashi, saveth not with sword and spear, for the battle is the Lord's, and he will give you into our hands.
There you go. That cuts all dudes, man. That cuts you guys, man. That cuts you guys when you're training and running and rolling in the grass and body armor and all that damn bullshit, man. Okay? What form of warfare did David know, man? He's just a shepherd boy, and the Most High was with him because he's telling you seen why the Most High was with him. He always believed. He always had this incredible amount of faith, man. All right? He said the Most High don't save with sword or shield. The battle is of the Lord. He is a man of war. Whoever he decides is going to win on that day, he's going to win on that day. That's it.
That's it.
All right, go ahead.
Verse 48.
Judas Maccabees knew that.
Yep.
Judas, as great as a warrior he was, he always read the story of Judas Maccabees, man. He always give thanks to the Most High.
His faith was almost
his faith. He had so much faith, man. And that's why the Most High was with him. Second Maccabees just mainly concentrate. First Maccabees give you the entire story, goes into his other brothers, but Second Maccabees go into how the priesthood started going up with Onias, and then his battle when the Greeks came in, how they defiled the priesthood. Jason Melanius started converting the Jews to being Hellenized to Antiochus Epiphanes, and then it goes into the battles of Judas Maccabees, right? And all the battles that he had and countless fights. To the end, how they ended Second Maccabees 15 was just beautiful, man. See? The angels helped him out in one battle, then he had a dream that Jeremiah gave him the golden sword. Is because of his faith, man. All right, go ahead.
Wow. Verse 48. 1 Samuel 17 and 48. And it came to pass, when the Philistine arose and came and drew nigh to meet David, that David hastened and ran toward the army to meet the Philistine. And David put his hand in his bag and took thence a stone.
David didn't run away, and that's all of us, man.
He ran toward him.
You gotta run towards the fire, man. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times it's in your flesh to be comfortable all the time. You try to avoid danger, but the scripture says the path to the kingdom is so narrow that you have to go through it. See? There's fire on one side and there's water on the other. King David didn't back up, Goliath coming. Scripture say he ran towards him, man. He wanted to smoke, man. Go ahead.
That's crazy.
Because he knew the victory was already set in the heavens. Yep. And we know that too, because it's already written.
It's already written. The elect already got the victory.
The elect already got the victory, man. Go ahead.
So it says, stop here. All right, and David put his hand in his bag, in verse 49, and took thence a stone and slang it and smote the Philistine in his forehead.
One stone did the job, man. And that stone was who? Yahawashi.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Wow.
Go ahead.
And that the stone sunk into his forehead. He hit him hard. It sunk into his forehead, man. I mean, it cracked his skull.
Yeah.
And he fell upon his face to the earth. So David prevailed over the Philistine with the sling and with the stone, and smote the Philistine and slew him. But there was no sword in the hand of David. Therefore David ran and stood upon the Philistine, and took his sword and drew out of the sheath thereof, and slew him, and cut off his head therewith. And when the Philistines saw their champion was dead, they fled.
They fled, man. Because he broke their confidence, man.
Yep.
See? And that's the same. You see how they said the scripture says they fled? Same thing is going to happen in this day and time.
One man shall put 10,000
to flight. When they bring whoever they bring, they mercenaries, whatever, slew a lot of you. A lot of you Jays going to get slain. All right, you're going to get tormented. You're going to get tortured. But the scripture says, Jeremiah 16 verse 16.
Jeremiah 16 and 16. Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord, and they shall fish them. And then in our Lord Yahawashi tell Peter, make your fishers of men.
Yeah,
that's what follow me, I make your fishers of men. That's what we're doing right now. We're fishing for the elect.
Yeah. The bait is the word.
Yep. Yeah. And after will I send for many hunters.
The fishers gonna become hunters. Go ahead.
And they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill, and out of the holes of the rocks.
Yeah, from these different governments, wherever whoever Esau send at us, you're gonna be hunted, man. Your niggas gonna be hunted, your nation's gonna be hunted, their militias are gonna be hunted, man. Everybody, the scripture says, after he slew Goliath, he put everybody to flight. And it's gonna be the same thing. Like we said, mercenaries try to fly out of here in their helicopters or whatever, bro's gonna chase you down. Right? Fly in the air, flex on you. You know what I mean? Give you a head start and just appear right in front of you, grab the plane, man, and fucking rip it in two, man.
Yeah.
Or grab the helicopter by its tail, swing it around in the air.
Yeah.
Just let that shit go, man. See?
And then you already know Esau gonna put bounties on our heads.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna have a lot of wicked ass Jakes from the hood, the gang banging. They be like, oh snap, I know him. I seen him before. I know where he lived at. I think he lived on the block or whatever the case is. Go get him. They're gonna come deep, you know, the so-called Bloods and Crips and all these, you know, Jakes in the world. That's their enemies too. And they're gonna come in like a flood, try to grab us up to deliver us. The same way that the 3,000 men of 3,000 men of Judah. Think about that. 3,000 men they knew Samson was a mighty man. Not one, not two, but 3,000 men of Judah had to say, yo, listen, man, we coming to bind you up, bring you to the Philistine. You cold as hell, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't you know they ruling over us? You know, they were scared of the Philistines, and they were scared of Samson. All that was predestined to happen, and Samson slew all the Philistines. So when these wicked Israelites try to grab us up, we're gonna put all of them in flight, man. Brother had a dream where these Jakes were chasing after him, a bunch of them. He put all of them to death where he was shooting out rays from his eyes, man. You know? And that's that horn in Micah the 4th chapter, if I'm not mistaken, Micah 4:13. Yeah. That horn goes to the rays of light. That's what they got, bright burn, Superman. You know, brothers gonna be able to shoot laser beams out of their eyes, man, out of their hands, all of that, man.
Control the elements.
Control the elements, man. Fire, you know, what they call it, pyrokinesis, aerokinesis, and all stuff like that. Brothers made to do that, man.
I think all the water right there gonna be able to.
Oh man, if a brother next to a whole bunch of water, they better run. Yeah. That brother gonna go like this, and pick all that water up and turn it to ice and slice them in half, man.
Yeah. Have fun, man.
Brothers gonna have fun with it. You know, Earth, so-called Earth bend, brothers gonna be able to control the elements of the ground.
Freaking troops come and you just step on the ground and an earthquake, man. Boom, 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 boom. 10.0. Open up the earth, man. Get creative, man. You might see them stupid statues they got in the city. Have the power to bring it to life. Have them fight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Have them grab you like the mall we going. People always like to take a picture. You got the power to bring that shit to life, man. That's spiritual power right there, man.
And that's our faith. We're looking forward to that, man.
Or have the power. See, that's spiritual power. Things come in your mind. Animals, man.
Oh, yeah.
Turn the birds into killers. Turn the insects. People talking about the murder hornets have power for the hornets to. Remember, the Most High said he drove out the Canaanites with just hornets, man. You see,
that reminded me of the movie. It was an X-Men movie. I think it was X-Men Days Future Past with Magneto when he was trying to live a regular life now. You know, he wasn't, he was trying to live in secrecy. You know, then when he found out he was Magneto, they grabbed up his daughter, you know, and his daughter had the ability to control the birds. So when she started screaming, she's like, leave my dad alone, you know?
Oh, matter of fact, was it Exodus 23 or 28?
And she was like, leave my dad alone, and all the birds came and attacked. You know, them troops that were trying to grab up on Magneto.
But that's spiritual power, man.
Your brother's ready to control the animals.
The water, the heavens, or whatever, man. Right? Put thoughts in people's brain and people, like brother said, telekinesis, how you call it, telepathy, all right? Communicate with just using your mind, man.
Brothers may do that to warn them. They may come up, put your hands up and talk to them telepathically. Like, you better
walk away.
You better walk away right now.
Friendly fire shooting and killing one another, man. That's spiritual. The list is endless with spiritual power, man.
Endless.
Okay.
So like you said, exit 23?
Yeah, 28. Yeah.
Oh, exit 28?
No, 23, 28.
Come on, slack. Yeah, the thoughts is endless, man.
See, when we make the branches freaking extend, grab you up. You know what I mean? It's good. You can do all kind of things, man. No, turn the trees into. That's the power of Yahawashi, man.
That's spiritual right there. When I was a kid, I wrote 3 comic books, and one of them was called Razor Leaf, and you had the ability to control leaves. In the trees.
Imagine that you could turn the leaves into weapons, man.
Yeah.
slice people up like
With
you do.
the air.
Yeah.
You know, literally just air. Brothers made a walk on air.
Yeah.
They show you that in Bleach. They be literally standing on the air in Bleach, man.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, in an anime show. Brothers be able to do that, man.
Yo, like, and you can use anything as a weapon with spiritual power.
Anything.
That's the power of Yahawah Yahawashi.
So we don't need modern day sword.
That's the whole point of the lesson.
Yeah.
We don't need those weapons, man. Anything around you can use it, like the brother said, air, use the earth, use water. Right? And like we said, all the martial artists, all them guys are jakes. Because what's the proof on that? Like we said, who dominate the fighting world today? It's nothing new under the sun, man.
Jake. That's how we know a lot of the mighty men that they talk about from the different nations. They're always jakes, man.
They were Israelites, because like we said, look at it today. It's just proof in the pudding.
Yeah.
Right? It's just proof in the pudding, man. All right, go ahead.
So Exodus 23 and 28. And I will send hornets before thee, which shall drive out the Hivite and the Canaanite and the Hittite from before thee.
Imagine that the Most High used hornets to drive out the Canaanites. So like we said, with spiritual power, you could just use that. Because they have the animals attack, man.
Sending rats,
yeah.
Command a whole bunch of mice and rats to eat someone alive, man.
Yeah.
Chew this person up.
He sent hornets to drive out the Canaanites.
Remember the two she-bears when they was messing with
Elisha, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He said the Lord did that. Sent the two she-bears, man. Bro, not that power, man. It might not be a lion nowhere in sight, you know. Like I'm telling you right now, you're gonna get marbled by a lion. Yeah, man, what lion, man? We in the middle of New York City. What lion? You know, the next thing you know, we just teleport a lion there, man. Lion marble him up, man. Brothers gonna be doing some crazy things, man.
That's
beautiful
power,
things.
Man. That's power.
And that's what we're looking forward to, man, because that's something that people may look at and laugh at, you know? Oh, man, you talking about spiritual power, man. You're a conspiracy theorist, you nuts, man. That's not going to happen. Okay, you think that now. Until you see that power. And then Psalms 110 and verse 3 come to pass, man.
God, people shall be willing.
You know? And that when y'all see that power, you Israelites, man, when y'all see that power that the Lord can bestow upon brothers,
don't jump the bandwagon. Keep the same energy.
Yo, that's spiritual, because and that's our spirit. That's in Jake's spirit. Even Jake's in the world. I was watching an interview. A rapper, his name is Chef G, whatever. He said when he was trying to come up with the rap thing, you know, no one was, supporting him, no one was down with him, whatever. Then when he made it, started making some money, then it was like, yeah, bro, I knew you could do it. He said, nah, keep that same energy. When he said that, I thought about it spiritually on the right-hand side. That's left-hand side, of course. I thought about it on the right-hand side. Like right now, people look at us, they laugh at us. Man, you talking about spiritual power, that's not gonna happen. All right, then when it happens, they go, yo, bro, I knew it, man. I knew what you saying was right. Nah, bro. Keep that same energy, man. You ain't believe, then don't try to jump the bandwagon now. You know, cause and if we can read minds, we don't know their thoughts. They just gonna look at the power, like, oh shit, he was right the whole time. Damn, I should have been listening. You know, but now it's too late, motherfucker. You should have listened before, you know.
Yep.
See, we're gonna have hold on spirit on supernatural. The Elder Kazak did a lesson. How the Lord he's gonna make us like numb. You know, we're not gonna be out here like, oh no, this person died. Oh no, this person died. We're gonna be stepping over dead bodies, man.
We're gonna be in that spirit. We're not gonna be in that mournful. Well, tell you, let's get Jeremiah 16 and 3.
Come on. Jeremiah 16 and verse 3.
I'm not gonna be mourning over you wicked ass niggas, man. That's your judgment anyway, man.
Come on.
Niggas dropping like flies right now. We're not holding a memorial service for you. Right? Because you weren't right to begin with. All right?
I be having to catch myself because someone would mention something. Like when he mentioned how George Floyd, they defaced his statue, I chuckled. And it was like, wow, that's not funny. I had to remember, all right, this person don't have understanding.
Nah, they got no
you know what I'm saying?
Just I George Floyd, I would tell you niggas that to your face and we'll give a shit about you. George Floyd was not a hero. Nigga was a porn star and a drug addict.
Yeah.
Right? What the fuck? Why we making a nigga like that a hero? What was so great about him, man?
I remember the elder Pastor Hall.
He wasn't no Malcolm X. He wasn't no Fred Hampton. Now we don't even make them niggas heroes, man. That was a wicked, grimy ass nigga. That is called idolatry. You made a nigga an idol, man. We don't give a fuck about that clown, man. All right, that damn agent with a damn the order ab KO shit on his chest, man. Okay.
See, brothers understand judgment, man.
We're
not gonna sit there and mourn and cry when we see a bunch of these jakes dying.
She said, "Weep not for the dead, man." And not only that, he was wicked. George Floyd was wicked, man. Okay, that was a wicked ass nigga. That the elite made a hero. If they wasn't for that, the elite didn't make him a hero. You niggas won't care. You niggas care about each other when you shoot and gun each other down. No, you don't, man. Okay? You make songs about it, you glorify it, man.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
give me a effing break,
Yeah,
man.
give us a break, man.
Because Esau was on his neck. Give me a freaking break, man. That was judgment on his ass. If he's even dead. This is a picture of him, like we saw. He had he was throwing up the upside down pyramid. Remember? And the Corona bear was behind him. Remember?
Yeah. And all of that is right on cue with what happened 2020, man.
2020. He had the pyramid sign up, and he had Corona
And he
behind
had all
him.
that kale tied on his chest.
And he had
man.
all that kale.
And what happened the whole year 2020? Nothing but chaos and riots, man.
And all of a sudden, Joe Biden and all these governors, everybody taking a knee for this guy.
Come
on, man.
That's a red flag, man. When have ever these fucking politicians cared about our people, man? That shows that all that was an agenda. You see?
Remember George Floyd.
That's
who
why,
says don't be ignorant of Satan's devices.
Done.
That's in Micah the 2nd chapter 2. What scripture you got? Oh, let's read Jeremiah 16.
Jeremiah 16.
Matter of fact, we'll get Micah 2. George Floyd. What's so funny about, nigga, it is funny, man. You made a dead nigga, a wicked, grimy nigga, an idol. Ain't nothing great about that, dude.
And that's why scripture say in Job, at death and famine thou shalt laugh. When judgments are being poured out here, like on a massive scale, because Jack's already getting judged. When all hell start breaking loose, brothers gonna be laughing when you see people starving. This person is getting judged, man.
We'll laugh at your calamity.
We'll laugh at your calamities, man. And people gonna look at us and be like, they cold-hearted, man. What's so funny? What's so funny, man?
No, it's your judgment.
Your judgment,
like we say, you niggas are cold-hearted to each other, man. Okay, you love Esau, but you hate each other. With this whole drill music, right? All niggas talking about shooting and killing one another, man. All right, how's that music even? The record company? That's what say you Amalekites. We gonna kick your ass in the world to come, man. Because if they'll talk about banging on Esau, there would have been all kind of news articles and condemning that shit. Oh, this is racism. This, that, and the third. Them niggas preaching hate towards their own people, man. And you funding it and calling it art, right? Or if they talking some little nasty X shit, right? Giving Satan lap dances, oh, that's art. See? Like he loves you to destroy each other. Destroy yourself. But when we come out here and we prophesy against him, oh, that's hate speech. That's cyberbullying.
That shows the world we living in, man.
It's upside down.
Upside down. That's the spirit. You better say that.
That's why there's going to be no mercy for you Edomites in the world to come, man.
None.
Because you have control of the earth, and look what you're doing. You're corrupting everything, man.
And then in the world to come, brothers gonna remember every spirit of you Edomites. We're gonna know exactly who you were in your past life, all the sins you did, just by looking at you. Though that's this Edomite. That's George Washington right there, man. Well, that's Abraham Lincoln. Well, that's Bill Gates. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's Donald Trump. That's the Rockefellers. You know, bring him here to the meat, slice his head off, then put his head back on, then drown him, do something. We gonna fuck you up, man.
Yeah, the scripture say your heart shall meditate. So you're gonna get horrible judgment, man.
We're creative with judging y'all, man. Yeah. We're gonna enjoy it.
It's gonna be horrific, man. The things y'all gonna have to endure, especially you Amalekites. You're the top. You're the top.
Remember, my brother had a dream when he was flying in the air, and he was like, he's one of them. When we landed, you know what I'm saying, he saw brother jacking up an Edomite. He joined in for a minute, jacked him up. Then Kevin pushed it and met one of the other elders, and he said his countenance was so happy. So in the kingdom of heaven, man, we're going to be happy. We're going to be jacking Edomites up.
You're going to face terror, man.
Terrorists, man.
You deserve it, man. Yeah. You're just a demonic people, man.
Fill into her double, according to her works.
Yeah, just wicked, man. All right? Look at all them Gadai kids you killed. Us in the kingdom of heaven, we're going to know everything.
Everything, man.
All right? We're going to know all your ceremonies and all the jakes that you murdered. All right? The millions of jakes that you slaughtered, man. All right? All your, like we said, all these satanic rituals, everything we're going to know, we're going to see and know all. So you can't ask us to forgive you. That word wouldn't even come out your, that alone wouldn't piss us off, man. All right?
We're going to be like, forgive you? Have pity upon you? Have mercy on you?
Crazy, man.
Man, now I was gonna be a little lenient, but now I'm gonna add more.
You kill one kid and you kill one Edomite kid in this society, you ain't never getting out of prison. Alright? These motherfuckers is doing that shit daily. You know what I'm saying? 10 Gadai kids never came back. You know what I'm saying? So this is shit that they always do, man. So in the world to come, there ain't gonna be no mercy, man. You're crazy. There ain't gonna be no peace to the wicked. All right? You're not gonna know what peace is, man. All right, you're going to be hated, and now you're going to be hated by us. You're going to be hated by all the nations. All right, go ahead.
Jeremiah 16, I'm starting at verse 1. The word of the Lord Yahawah Bashem Yahawashi came also to me, saying, Thou shalt not take thee a wife, neither shalt thou have sons or daughters in this place.
Wow, that's crazy right there. So the Most High told Jeremiah, don't even think of getting a woman. Because why? It's judgment time. IUIC would never bring that scripture out, though.
Never.
Even though Yahawah, which is up to you. It's up to that man, right? But Paul even said, those that have wives be his wife. Here's what they had none. Yahawashi said, but woe unto you that have what? Child and suckling. No, this ain't the time for that. Like you said, if you have it, this is your business. This ain't the time to be having kids. And who the hell want to have kids in this fucking society, man? First of all, the state has more power in your household than you as a man. And trickle down after the state, the woman has more power in the household than the man. Because if the man try to establish order, if she call 911, he may get locked up. Domestic violence, this, that, blah, 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 blah. Or if his son wants to be gay or his daughter wants to be a tranny, and you go upside their head and they complain to the school, yo, my father did such and such to me, you can take the child away.
Boy, and you might get locked up, man.
Anyone to get locked up. And they have the power to go to a doctor and say, yo, I'm going to change my gender. And they have the power to go to the school and say, I'm going to take vaccine. You can't do nothing. So who the hell want to have kids in this cesspool, man? Got to be insane, man. All right, that's what the Lord told Jeremiah. What? And he told him that. Why? Because he was going to rain judgment.
Yep, because they're going to.
He's going to send the Babylonians, Nebuchadnezzar, to bring a slaughterhouse, man. All right, that's what Lamentations is about. Go ahead.
Verse 3, For thus saith the Lord Yahawah Bashem Yahawashi concerning the sons, and concerning the daughters that are born in this place, and concerning their mothers that bear them, and concerning their fathers that begot them in this land, they shall die of grievous deaths.
You're going to die grievous deaths, man. All right? All right?
They shall not be lamented.
They're not going to be mourned for it. That's so much death going to be out here, too. All right? You're not going to have time to mourn or even bury them. We're going to read.
It says, neither shall they be buried.
They're not going to be buried.
That might be the scripture in 2nd Esdras. This is the 16th chapter.
Yeah.
When it said the dead should be cast out as dung.
Yeah.
You know?
Shit. That means you're going to be hopping over dead bodies.
Yeah.
That's going to be a horrific time.
The same way, like you step over shit. Oh, shit, step over it. It'll be like a dead body, man.
Dead bodies everywhere, man. That's the judgment the Most High going to bring down. So that's what he told Jeremiah. Don't even get a wife in this place. And we just take it even further. Ezekiel was a contemporary a little later on. He was between Babylon and Jerusalem. And guess what the Most High did to his wife? He took her out. The Most High took Ezekiel's wife, man. What is that? Ezekiel 22, I think? Somewhere around
Con. I'm going to finish this verse out right here through the Spirit. But they shall be as dung upon the face of the earth, and they shall be consumed by the sword and by famine, and their carcasses shall be meat for the fowls of heaven and for the beasts of the earth. For thus saith the Lord Yahawah Bashem Yahawashi, enter not into the house of mourning, neither go to lament nor bemoan them. For I have taken away my peace from this people, saith Yahawah Bashem Yahawashi, even loving kindness and mercies. You see, so the Lord told Jeremiah, don't lament for them, don't bemoan, don't be weeping. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take these people out, man. I'm gonna put them to death. So in these last days, when we see judgment playing out on a massive scale, brothers are not going to be sitting there crying. So, brothers got, family members that they hold dear. Friends, probably. When judgments are playing out, we're holding a spirit upon brothers, man. We can be like, man, that judgment. And also we know, like Paul said in 1 Thessalonians, people die and they go to spiritual realm, people weep because they don't understand really. They go in spirit, they're in peace, man. They died, they dead, they in peace right now. Their spirit is in peace.
So the angel asked me, you want to go back down there? Like, hell,
yeah, like, I ain't going back there. You know what I'm saying? So we're not going to lament and mourn for you people getting put to death.
There's a guy who died. He said he went into the light and he saw all his family members. Saw his grandparents, everybody. And he said everybody was young. But he knew it was his grandparents, whatever the case is. And I think his family member told him, it's not your time. And he said he was upset when he woke up in the hospital bed. He said he was upset because he didn't want to return. He said everything was so peaceful.
It be like that sometimes. Say your brother have a beautiful dream. You dream and you wake up like, fuck. That dream was beautiful, man. Brothers may get visions, then they wake up like, oh shit, I'm still in this fucking hell.
So he said he had a vision. He had a near-death experience. It wasn't his time, and he didn't want to come back. Because he said as soon as he came back, his body was in pain. He felt Everything was in pain again because of the crash. He had gone into a deadly car crash. His spine started hurting him, his back, everything was, he was fucked up. He was better off just being dead.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Verse 6, both the great and the small shall die in this land. They shall not be buried, neither shall men lament for them, nor cut themselves, nor make themselves bald for them.
No, so man, it's going to be so many. That's coming again. So the Lord told him, no, take a wife. Let's get Ezekiel 24:15. Let's jump.
Ezekiel 24, verse 15. Also the word of the Lord, Yahawah Shem Yahawashi.
Because Ezekiel also saw the destruction of Jerusalem. Most High gave him those visions. And it was out-of-body experience what he was going to do. All right, go ahead.
Ezekiel 24:15. Also the word of the Lord, Yahawah Shem Yahawashi, came unto me, saying, Son of man, behold, I take away from